Hey guys, so today we're going to be making some salsa, the green variety. It all starts out with these tomatillos. They look like little green tomatoes and they have a thin paper skin on the outside of them that you need to peel and a sticky coating underneath that you're going to need to rinse. After I rinse these underneath the sink, I also like to soak them in a water bath that also has some vinegar in that. I'll have that vinegar water solution in the description down below. I like to let everything soak for about 10 minutes and periodically I go through and I like to kind of rub it with my hands and get it nice and clean. I do one final rinse with just plain water and now it's time to put these all on the comal. As you can see, my comal is screaming hot and I'm adding the tomato and the tomatillos straight to the comal. You want everything to char and you'll notice that it starts to happen really quickly. So you just want to keep turning everything and roasting it for about 10 minutes. Everything should have a nice char on the sides of it. The tomatillos will be nicely charred and they will be squishy, and then you'll notice a big color difference from the vibrant green that we started with to a more muted green. We're going to put all of that in the bowl and we're going to start working on our chilies. Right here I'm using some serrano chilies, but you could also use jalapeno or even a bell pepper if you do not like any heat. Right here I just have about 1/3 of a really large white onion. And right here several cloves of garlic with the skin still on to keep them safe. While we're roasting the rest of these veggies, we're going to make sure that we put a lid on top of the tomatillos and the tomatoes so that everything can steam. We want to do the same thing with the chilies and the garlic and the onion that we did with the tomatillos and the tomato. Just roast everything until it gets nice and soft and it has a nice char. Once you notice that the chilies and everything are nicely charred, you want to add them to the bowl with the tomatillos. We're going to cover all of these veggies up with a plate and let them steam for about 30 minutes. After about half an hour, we're going to add everything to a blender. Go ahead and make sure you take off the skins and any stems or anything that is attached to the vegetables. Right here, we're going to start adding in our garlic, and I really like garlic and I like to stack my garlic flavor. And what I mean by that is right here I'm adding in the roasted garlic. I'm also adding in a nub of fresh garlic. And right here, I'm gonna make a little seasoning blend that has some powdered garlic as well. The different garlics will all have different flavors and they'll add different layers of flavor to your salsa. You wanna go ahead and salt to taste. The cilantro is an optional ingredient, of course. Add it if you like it, but of course you don't have to. You can substitute with parsley or even oregano. Right here, I'm just going to zest about half of this lime. And then I'm going to add the juice from that lime as well. I did have to add a second lime because this one was not juicy at all. After we get everything in the blender, we're gonna go ahead and blend it. You don't wanna blend it too much. You don't wanna have like complete liquid. You wanna leave some texture. Go ahead and test this for salt, and there you guys have it, my green salsa. It's absolutely delicious, and we are definitely going to be using this in future recipes. Everything you'll need to make this recipe will be in that description down below. And don't forget that you can come back to my kitchen anytime.